Hello, folks. Again, I'm on fire today. So I want to talk about some, in my opinion, very important topics. Especially if you're just about to. This will be a long video, probably over 10 minutes. But let's see. I grabbed a random coin from my set. It's not about this coin in particular, just to have something in my hands. So to make it a bit more interesting for you guys. But I want to talk about some fundamental topics of the numismatics. Depending whether you're and before we do that, the topics that I would like to touch upon is of course fake coins, and unfortunately, the Russian numismatics is flooded with the fake coins. Let it be gold, silver, you name it. Different nominals, different emperors or periods, doesn't really matter. It's flooded. There are different types of fake coins. Some are easier to spot, some are really dangerous, and so forth. And depending where you are in your journey, let's say that you're just about to enter the Russian numismatics, and maybe you have a lot of money, maybe not. It's not my business, but let's say that you decide to start buying 10 ruble coins, raw coins. I would strongly advise you doing that via some known dealer or a person that can guarantee that it's original. Alternative is of course to buy it already slabbed. But even if you do that, always go to NGC or PCGS or whatever grading company was used to slab that coin. See that this is exactly the coin that you see there on the website and the guy selling to you. It's very important because, for instance, 10 ruble coins are the market is flooded with the fake 10 ruble coins. Of course, for a person whose eyes are used to them, they can spot it immediately. So for them, it's not dangerous at all. They can buy raw coins, slabbed coins, whatever they want. And the number of mistakes will be either none or maybe 1 in 1,000. But if you're a beginner, I already outlined above how I would recommend you go around this. Same goes for 15 rubles. The safest one, if you're a beginner, to start with 5 ruble coins. During my many years of numismatics life, I've seen just a couple, maybe up to 5 fake coins. And surprise, surprise, some of them were on international auctions in Europe. I will not be saying which ones, but to me that sounds ridiculous. How you even dare to represent the Russian numismatic layer in your upcoming auctions without being able to distinguish whether these are fake or original coins. So this is absolutely not acceptable to me. Let's take a look at the edge of the coin. So this is talking about how to enter into the Russian, how entering into the Russian numismatics. Another thing is, of course, to consult with someone that knows a little bit more than you, perhaps, about the coins. I don't want to sound arrogant. I suppose that I have that experience, and I don't take any money for that. Feel free to ping me in WhatsApp or whatever you use. You have my contacts. Maybe they're not attached to each and every video, but I think one of them for sure has it. I will improve going forward, so I can help you with that. But bear in mind that not always by inspecting the coin using the photos provided by the seller, you can always say that it's original or fake, because the photos could have been photoshopped, you know the drill. So it can get tricky. It can get tricky, absolutely. So this is one very, very important topic that I wanted to touch upon to begin with. The other thing, talking about fake coins, over the decades, the bad guys improved the technology producing them. So they also strike them. The other guys may improve the details of the portrait, of the edge, and stuff like that. So at the end, it will look as close as possible to the actual original coin. So, for instance, I hear a lot from old collectors that may sound like they have a lot of experience. Again, I don't want to sound arrogant, but what they say is that check the weight of the coin, check its diameter, and if the portrait looks okay and the edge has some letters here, it's original. But that's absolutely wrong. So, for example, we can take a deeper look. I wanted to discuss a lot of different topics, but now we're stuck on that one for already 9 minutes. So probably that will be the main theme for this video. So, for instance, pay attention to this Z or Z letter. It looks like 3. You see how it looks? On fake coins, they, in most cases, fail to make it look like that. Take a look at this letter and this gasta, how it goes under, it's like a slope, downward looking, right? And the next one is upward looking. This is very important. Or also the depths of the lettering, it's sort of width, if I can put it that way. I hope you understand what I mean. All is very important. So you really need to inspect each and every letter. But at the same time, my rule that I follow, if just one letter doesn't look good, doesn't look right, unless it's complete absurd, don't say it's fake. I need at least two, like one more confirmation. So if I get two, all right, it's fake then. But if it's just one, continue examining your piece and take a deliberate decision whether it's original or not. Never be fast saying that it's fake, because the instrument could be worn, right? It's cleaned during its life cycle, so some mistakes, some errors may happen. But if you get like 2 or 3 confirmations, it's red flag. 2, I would say as well, probably red flag, but please continue checking it. 1, it's a yellow flag. Continue examining each and every millimeter of a given coin. And of course, the portrait, what type of portrait, for instance. But again, it's not as simple as that. Some of the coins may be featuring 2 or more portraits. Some may be featuring mainly one, and the other one is like extremely rare. And if you see it for the first time, you're like, oh, that's fake. But it's not. So it's getting complicated in a way. So as I like to say, some people say that the coin has 2 sides, this one and this one. I say that the coin has 4 sides: obverse, reverse, the edge, and its weight. You have to examine all 4 before you take a decision to buy it, because it's not cheap. It has a decent numismatic premium, and you don't want to end up in a situation buying some fake coin that you'll have troubles liquidating or whatever you want to do with it. It's a waste of money. If you're lucky, at least it's made of gold, but if not, it could be some, I don't know, copper, whatever, covered with a plated gold coin, right? So that's not where you want to end up. So on this note, I think it's enough. I try to guide you in being extra careful. Next time I'll show you something pertaining to 15 rubles, because this is another favorite coin that bad guys try to replicate. There are many interesting peculiar aspects pertaining to where they fail. One of them, of course, is edge. Edge is like in 99% cases is the main issue. Obverse and reverse could be absolutely fantastic with a full mint luster, and that's another thing where people say like, and in most cases that will hold, but let me put it this way. I've seen many coins, and on some were featured by famous bloggers with a deep dive into the Russian numismatics, and not only in Germany, for instance. I won't be mentioning their channels. Where the obverse and reverse of the coin has rich mint luster. Portrait is absolutely splendid. Same goes for the reverse. The coin is looking absolutely fantastic. Probably like MS64, MS65. gem state. But you take a look at the edge and it's absolute fail. So never take quick decisions. Examine all the 4 elements I described above. I won't be repeating myself again. And on this note, I think it's enough for now. I hope you enjoyed it. I really put all my heart in describing everything that I felt is important. Again, please stay tuned. I really appreciate your feedback. Please comment, ask questions, tell what could be of interest to you so I can fine-tune the next episodes, because whatever is of interest to you is very important to me, so I will make a bias towards your interests and try to answer your questions. So please leave your comments. Thank you for watching and see you again. Bye.